So, from being a streamer, is there any sort of hard or harsh truth about, you know, streaming on social platforms that you would think that new streamers don't want to hear?
Mm, Harsh truth.
Yeah, so you could say, what it takes to get started on a social platform, being
I would
on
say
stream.
one harsh truth that a lot of people
Yeah,
tend to forget and overlook is not everybody's out for your success.
yeah,
You may have somebody that comes in and, you know, they talks to you every day for a little bit, but at the end of the day, like, they're not cheering on your success. In fact, some of those people are against your success.
yeah.
Like they may even, say things behind your back to some of your other friends and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like not everybody that says that they are who they are.
No, 100%. 100%. I've come across streamers talking about other streamers. Uh, I don't get involved with that type of thing, but yeah, I've seen it. Definitely seen it. Have you ever had, or what is the worst stream you've ever had? You've ever had somebody come in and just absolutely just be really horrible in stream?
So the worst stream I had was actually on Mixer.
Yeah.
I went from I think I had like 5 or 6 people chilling at the time
Mm.
to 2,000.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, what's going on? So then all of a sudden, like this stuff just starts spamming in my chat, calling me a creep and everything. So come to find out, I actually had to set up a what they call is a libel. So I started taking photo evidence of this stuff, and I downloaded the recordings and everything. And this was just before Mixer got removed and disbanded.
Yeah.
But I don't remember like trying to remember names, but I don't really remember. But they came in. So I had this one person I used to mod for, and then I told her like I'm cool with being here as long as you're like professional and stuff. And we had built kind of like a relationship and everything. And then she started becoming toxic and dressing provocatively and everything. And so she would start messaging me every day,
Mm.
like, hey, why are you not in my stream? I'm live, blah, blah, blah. And I too was also a streamer at the time. So it's like, I have my own show and everything that I have to deal with and all the other stuff that happens in the background that you got to deal with. And so she'd be messaging me every day. Well, I had said something to her in a DM and she did not like it. So a year later, she decided to get on a podcast and then lie about it, saying that I was going around trying to get other streamers that were women to dress provocatively with little to no clothes on for me for money.
Oh wow.
And then so somebody that was doing the podcast when she came in and said that, they went like she like hosted me and came over and like her whole community attacked me.
That's crazy.
But it was it was all a lie.
Yeah.
Like everybody just was like, "Oh, she must be telling the truth. She's got tears in her eyes and stuff." I was like, "No, it's all acting."
Yeah.
I was like, and I actually ended up. So the one person I do remember, I had just started like going into his stream. like every day.
Yeah.
His name is Psycho Plays, and he was a huge streamer on Mixer. He's pretty big on Twitch too,
Mm-hmm.
but like he wouldn't talk to me anymore or anything like that, and like he believed it, and I'm like, there's no proof though. Like there was never anything like. First off, I don't have that kind of money to just be throwing at random people to dress.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I'm not even like that's not the kind of person I am. Like I don't even like seeing that kind of stuff on other people's streams. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like the other day there was a on the main page of Twitch there was this girl. And she had like triple Z breasts, dude, just huge,
Yeah.
huge. I'm like that's disgusting. It's just shit I don't want to see. I'm married. I don't need all that.
Yeah.
But that was probably yeah, being attacked like that. That was probably one of the worst. And then you would see like you would reach out to people and be like, hey, why'd this happen? What happened? Blah blah blah. And everybody just turn away and ignore you because it was just easier to assume that it was true.
That is. Yeah. So
But
yeah.
it wasn't true at all. And I'm like, all right. So that's when I started. I was like, so I got in contact with a couple people from my side. I was like, if you don't cease and desist, I will file a libel lawsuit, which
Yeah.
is defamation online.
Yeah.
And then it stopped completely. Haven't heard anything about it since.
That's crazy. It's just it's crazy being, it is a risk I feel you take when you start going live on platforms, on your social platforms.
It's it's honestly insane what people are willing to do
Mm-hmm.
to get 5 extra viewers or whatnot.
It is.
And
It's nuts.
sadly, it's easier to play the sympathy card
Mm-hmm.
and cry on stream and do all this woe is me stuff versus actually trying to grind out and make content and stuff. They would rather have sympathy follows and views. And oh, I feel bad for you. Here's, $5. Shit
Yeah.
like that.
Keep it
Or I
real.
heard about your story. I can't believe that happened to you. Even though it's not true, and they never even bothered to look for a backstory or anything to find out if it's even true or not.
Yeah.
They still enjoy the whole sympathy thing.
No, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of streams that I've seen also just going way too far. For me personally, trying to get the sympathy sub or something like that. Yeah. No, 100%.
Now, like I understood what they were doing. So on Mixer, there were a lot of guys
Yeah.
that were talking in DMs to women streamers inappropriately, asking them to do stuff, or just having wrong conversations they shouldn't have been having, especially
Mm-hmm.
like married dudes and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what the whole stream was about. It was calling them out. But somehow, at some point, they started letting randoms come in, and this random happened to be one person that I fell out with and decided that this would be her opportunity a year later after we fell off to come up with this elaborate BS lie.
It's just it's crazy, man.
And then,
Yeah.
being Mixer was gone like the next day, like literally gone the next day. You couldn't even stream or anything. What are you gonna do? The only thing I could do is just save everything, download it, and then tell her to stop. And if it didn't stop, then we'd go to court.
Yeah. So it's definitely one of the moments that you'd never forget being a streamer. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Damn.
It's also one of the moments I thought would never happen.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, from our side, I mean, I've been contacted with um, people telling me about other streamers and you know saying things about you and so on. But the thing is, I don't take it to heart, or a lot of them are still young.
A lot of people would rather believe what they hear
Mhm.
rather than put in the footwork and find out if it's true or not.
Yeah, there's just no time for that nonsense. Absolutely not. And it's for me, I'd say it's not going to make your channel grow if you're going to start causing problems all over the place. Eventually, it's going to catch up with you.
I mean, hopefully, I heard karma's a bitch, so
Yeah, comes around the corner. Yep, finds you. So, is there anything or something that you would say viewers think is easy about streaming, but it isn't? So,
I mean, I think
yeah,
honestly, overall, it just depends on like what you know. So nowadays, I would say it's a lot easier because I can literally just go on Google and just Google anything
yeah,
and find the answer. But at the same time, there's still things that are kind of difficult. Like maybe you're looking for that one cool little, maybe I want like like a little flashing red border around my camera or something.
yeah,
Not everything is readily available and free, so some of the stuff is difficult to find.
yeah,
But that just it honestly, I think it depends on the person and how determined they are.
yeah. To set up stream.
How
Yeah,
Yeah, like how well versed they are and what they're messing with. Like, I might be able to set up OBS like nobody's business, but when it comes to Discord, I need help.
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of bit of software that's all needed to actually use in stream versus just OBS or Streamlabs or any broadcasting softwares. I mean, there's different tiers of them too. Yeah, so yeah, I got you.
I mean, it's kind of like that with like a lot of the bigger streamers.
Yeah.
They branch out their work. So like they might come in and maybe record some things here and there,
Hmm.
but typically the bigger streamers have somebody that edits their videos,
Yeah.
has somebody that controls their Discord, somebody that advertises on social media for them. It's all broken up into individual parts.
Yeah. But yeah, being a new streamer though, that's not an easy thing. To
You have
try
to
and
do
do
it
that all.
all.
Yeah, to do it all yourself. It's not. I feel that it's not just set up a webcam or a mirrorless camera, um, and then it takes you 5 minutes and you think you're going to go live. I mean, I feel there's a lot of issues or problems that occur even during stream, and then you're trying to fix it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if I had the money, everything would be so much easier. I
Yeah.
could just pay somebody to do everything.
Yeah. And then for content and social medias, do you think that consistency or quality matters more?
I guess I think there's like it's like a comfortable mix of the two.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, a lot of people like a lot of content. But at the same time, it's got to be at a fair quality.
Yeah. Well, I'd say, a good mix, yes, but I think from somebody wanting to start out, it's not the easiest to try and get like a good quality mic or a camera and actually getting set up. So I don't think that every video is going to be like beautiful sound or great visual
I don't
content.
I don't think it'll